just fly through Saturday morning's class with you. Okay, so first thing, just our warm up. Okay, so first thing is our calf stretch. Okay, so if we have access to a bar, wall, anything, doesn't really matter when you're kind of doing this stretch. Okay, we're just going to put our foot up against. Okay, so just show my left foot. So foot up against. I want to get my heel in as close to the wall or to the rack as I possibly can, toe pointed up, and I want to try and maintain that position. From there, I'm going to bring my hips and my chest towards. So see loads of people doing this and then they just sit backwards. Okay, we need to bring our hips and our chest in as much as we can, keeping our foot in that position, heel in as close to the rack as we can, toe pointed up. So you're going to hold that for 30 seconds, switching over 30 seconds on the other side. Then after that, we're just going to do some dislocates. So same as usual, taking a pole, band, towel, whatever it is you might have. Okay, nice straight arm, all the way over and back for 10. Is that okay? Then the last thing we're going to do are just some T-spine rotations. So T-spine rotations today, the ones we're going to do, okay, is we're going to come down into a half kneeling position. So if I have my left foot on the ground, okay, left foot on the ground, it means right hand is on the ground. Okay, so we'll see people coming down when we're in class and we're doing this and it's like staring at their hands, not knowing, and their body's going all over the place. So left foot's on the ground, right hand is on the ground. Okay, so from there I'm going to take my hand. Okay, so same side foot, so the hand is not on the ground. Okay, it's going to go all the way underneath my opposite armpit as much as I can. I'm going to rotate all the way around, and I'm going to rotate all the way up overhead. So a couple of little things to make sure when we're doing this. This elbow I don't want to bend. Okay, so that makes it a little bit easier for you. So we want to push down through that hand, keep that arm nice and straight. So we're opening up that full T-spine, and I want to keep my eyes on this hand, okay, that's up behind me. So all the way underneath, rotating all the way up. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. You're going to do 6 on that side, then switching over, and you're going to do 6 on the other side. Is that okay? So then after that, it is the workout. Okay, so it is a buy-in of 50 star jumps. Okay, so it's just something a little bit different. 50 star jumps. No, it's not something we normally would do or anything like that. I've done it once or twice in the Metcons just online. It's just something just to give you a little bit different. That's all, just get the heart rate up before we go into the main body of work. Okay, so it is 50 star jumps. So our star jumps, okay, for those who are a little challenged coordination, okay, if you start with your 2 hands at your side, feet together, your hands are going to go up overhead as your feet go out wide. So up, so that's where we're going to finish, and close, open, close, open, close. Okay, so you're going to do 50 of those. Once you have that done, okay, it is just going up as much as you can in the allotted time. Okay, so you're going to do 1 push press. Okay, you are going to then do 1 box jump. Then you're going to come back and do 2 and 2, 3 and 3, 4 and 4, 5 and 5, and so on. Okay, until the time is up. Is that right? So with the push press, we can obviously use a bar if we have it. Anyone that has the bar, we can do a push press that way. Okay, if you have a pair of dumbbells, okay, we can do it that way. Okay, so dip and pushing all the way up overhead. Okay, remember when we're doing this, it is a push press, so it is just a dip and drive. So remember, it's as if my back is against the wall and I'm sliding my back down, and it's just that dip and then explosive kind of nature. So just allow it to kind of naturally happen, so you don't need to be always thinking of coming up onto your toes. It should happen when you're being that explosive when you're coming up, but don't turn it into a half squat where we're going down like this. Is that okay? So push press is 1 to start. So if you're using bar, 1. If you're using a pair of dumbbells, 1. If you've only got 1 single, okay, dumbbell, it will have to be 1, pull down, switch over, 1. Okay, so you'll have to do 1 on each side. Then the same, it'll have to be 2 on each side, and so on. Is that okay? So once you have your 1 push press done, it's then going to be 1 box jump. So box height, if you have a box or a chair, whatever it is that you've been using the whole way through all of this, okay, for your box, so you'll use that to jump up on. Anyone that doesn't have a box, we can set up a hurdle, so just a pole across between 2 objects. You can use that either over and back, or we can just do broad jumps, which just is jumping for distance. Is that okay? So again, it would be just 1 of those. Alright, once you have that done, it's then 2 push presses, 2 box jumps, 3 push presses, 3 box jumps, and so on, building all the way up, trying to get as many rounds done as you can in the time. Is that okay? That's it, guys. That's Saturday. So you'll be watching this Friday night. Okay, so for Saturday morning. So just a quick reminder, guys, about the mini quest. Alright, so mini quest is we are all going from the gym, so from the fitness academy. Okay, we will be leaving, going different levels. Okay, we will all be starting in around about 10 o'clock. So if you are coming to do that, try your best to join in. Should be a bit of fun as well. And try and be there probably about 15-20 minutes before we start. Okay, talk to you then.